Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of The Flash. This is Season 6, episode number 2, which is titled A Flash of the Lightning. Yeah, we're off to a pretty, well, I don't know. Is it a quiet start? I felt like last episode wasn't super eventful in all fairness, although of course there are some things being teased that are pretty damn consequential. I should point that out for sure. Especially with the Monitor coming back there at the end of the episode, basically announcing that Barry is gonna have to die, right? To literally save all these people. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. Again, I've been kind of speculating that like the crossover is where things might all sort of start finally coming together, right? And of course, the date for Barry going missing, which, again, is that the same thing then? Him going missing, him dying? Like, I guess so. But, that's been pushed forward, seemingly. I mean, I think it's going to essentially happen soon enough. Monitor once again announcing it here, and I'm kind of curious. Well, thankfully, it didn't really spoil what was going on with Oliver for me yet, because that's the part that I'm very curious about simultaneously, as I have not started this new season of Arrow yet. Season 8, of course, the final season of that particular show. So I'm excited to see how things are going to unfold in that regard. Of course, I'm skeptical too, because I know for a fact this is not going to be the end of the show of The Flash, at least by any means, right? And so, highly doubtful that The Flash is going to continue without Barry, honestly. I kind of feel like he's going to be able to solve that problem in the end, right? And he seems kind of, locked in on being able to do that too, right? Like he's thinking of, surely there's got to be a solution for it. Surely there's a way it doesn't happen to me, right? And we can change that canon, I guess you could say. I mean, we've gone over it plenty of times in the past, of course, as well, with similar situations like this. So, other than that, it seems like for this season, well, I'm pretty sure we've been sort of, we've been introduced to what is going to be our main villain. At least I think it's going to be that friend of Caitlin, who's, of course, well, he mentioned his mom died of a certain condition, right? And so he was kind of trying to find a possible cure for it, and he's now figuring out that by using dark matter, aka turning people into matters, that's a way to actually, go around the issue, I guess, or whatever, right? To actually not have to suffer. But in the process right now, he's already applying it to himself. We saw the dark matter taking over. Man's full-on turning into a matter himself, and I doubt he's going to be the good kind. So... So, yeah, I don't know, I don't know what else really to expect other than I think this is just going to be it. We had a whole situation, of course, in the episode with this other guy, Chester, as he was called, causing these black holes or whatever, right? That turned out to be like a part of his brain. Technicalities I won't get into any further because it was pretty damn complicated in the moment already. Iris and Barry, of course, still very much coming to terms with the fact that Nora's gone. Very understandable so, I guess, right? But I do expect that eventually they're going to be able to move on from that. And, the question there, of course, then remains, like, how quickly or how long is it going to take for our new Nora to reappear, right? I mean, I don't know. Like, when are they finally going to be having a kid, I guess, is a question that I ask myself. And, of course, even if they do, there's no guarantees that she'd be looking the same, that she'd be... sharing the same kind of personality, right? Plus, there's simply the fact that, like, well, if she's gonna get born, I mean, we're never really gonna see her, assuming that the seasons follow the years again, like, we're never gonna be able to see her grown up and stuff. Unless, once again, they pull something there and they make her somehow able to, transition right into the age she was when she appeared back in Season 4, right? So... yeah, anyway, guys, I am looking forward to diving into this new episode. If you enjoy my reactions to The Flash, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there too, and you can sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into Season 6, Episode 2 of The Flash.
I stared at that newspaper for so many years. First, it felt like a guide.
I mean, it also seems so far away, right? 2024 was still going to take a while, at least for them. For us, it's already the past, but okay.
Part of me always felt like if I vanish, whatever crisis is coming, maybe I was still out there somewhere, looking for a way to
but now...
come back to you.
Well, yeah, but now the Monitor basically confirmed that you're actually going to die, right?
The article changed.
If that article can change, then that means that we can still change the future.
Well, it also means that Thorne doesn't even have to be involved, right? Yeah, again, it doesn't have to mean that he actually goes missing. No, he could actually die now. And you know, Barry would. Barry is the kind of character that would sacrifice himself if it meant, you know, saving the world.
So what do we do first?
If a doctor told you you were dying, you'd get a second opinion. So I'm gonna go see this crisis for myself.
In the future? Don't tell me you're time traveling.
Did you bring the cash?
Another one.
It's 5,000 now.
Gat said it was 500. Please, I will get you the rest. It's a matter of life and death.
Yeah, was he just looking last time? I forget. I thought he had it already.
Please, I will get the rest of the money, I promise.
Too late.
Oh, too late for you, bitch.
T-minus 30.
Okay, dude's literally I don't even know what that is. He's kind of like Ralph. Extending his arm, I guess, right? But what the hell? Yeah, that's just a dog matter.
Just do it.
Back to Caitlin.
You sound like a non-meta thanks to Ray Palmer. Your voice and eyes will allow you to blend in with any group of regular Joes. So you can, you know, live your life without scaring the ever-loving crap out of people.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, fair enough, I guess. She would always be recognized as a meta just by her voice and stuff, huh? I mean, even her excessive makeup right now would have me a little creeped out.
What am I looking at here?
Your next lesson, Frosty. Some of the very stuff that makes life worth living.
Art.
Art.
Oh god, I fucking hate art.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course.
Very classy shirt, by the way. I hope she doesn't mind that you already got some schmutz on it.
I did not get schmutz. Oh.
These two.
Sometimes you just want your girlfriend to have a good turnout for her show. And who ends up with Nani Juice on their shirt?
Wait, who did you bring?
Just be thankful it is Nani Juice, my guy.
This place is so lame. I mean, come on.
Come on, Frost. It's not all that bad.
There are used tissues on this. Oh my God, look at the brushstrokes on this one. All right. Whatever guy made this has some real issues.
Okay. Killer Frost already growing on me right now.
What I am connecting to in these photos is that the photographer's afraid to get a shot in focus.
Those are actually mine.
They're not all winners.
Honestly, she doesn't care. You know, you can't get her in an awkward situation.
Look, I can take a note.
She really thought she was gonna make her embarrassed, didn't she? Yeah. Not with Killer Frost, I'm sorry.
Suspect is Allegra Garcia. She's 20 years old. She runs a carjacking outfit out of Keystone.
Thanks to her metahuman ability to control radio waves.
Anyway, Garcia has been in and out of Iron Heights and juvie since he was 13.
Is that not going to connect to all the, like, they mentioned chasing a bunch of Godspeed versions that all had like static noise coming out of them? Is she connected to that?
My client is aware that a jury would put her away for life and is willing to settle for, say, 15 years.
Is that true, Ms. Garcia?
I suppose.
All right, then. I guess we can save the taxpayers some time.
What is she thinking?
What the hell are you staring at? Your Honor, the prosecution requests bail for Miss Garcia.
What?
Okay.
The defendant is pleading guilty.
But we've discovered new evidence.
Did she just realize? Oh, fuck. She just realized that she wasn't involved, I guess, huh?
In the meantime, we request that metahuman dampeners be placed on Miss Garcia while we continue discovery.
Are you sure you want to go down this road?
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, she's sure. She's got some information that you all can't have. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this girl is thinking. I feel like she's been guilty of plenty of stuff in the past. Maybe not this particular instance, though. Right? I mean, it's interesting. Like, she was already ready to sort of just accept her fate rather than fighting it, right? She's like, yeah, just give me the 15 years. That's cool. Even though apparently, I think she knew she wasn't involved with that particular thing.
Where will you go?
December 11th, 2019 is the day after I'm supposed to disappear.
Hello, Barry Allen. Preparing for temporal observational protocol.
Hello, Gideon.
You'll come right back to this moment, right to this second.
I promise.
I mean, if he doesn't, then technically he'd already go missing now. The newspaper would have mentioned it, I guess.
Now approaching November 30th, 2019. December 1st, 2019. Disruption barrier detected.
Oh, no. Oh, what? Why was there a disruption barrier? Somebody's not allowing him. Oh, fuck.
My readings indicate you were exposed to an extra-universal material that destroys positive matter on contact. A substance known as antimatter.
Antimatter.
Gideon, how do I get past it?
Not without additional assistance.
From
Fortunately, there's an expert in the field, Dr. Jay Garrick, formerly known as the Flash of Earth 3.
Okay, bring him in.
Good to see you again, Barry.
You too, Jay.
I was just about to say, likewise, my guy. It's been a while. We don't. It's. I mean, you know. Listen, when Barry's dad died, I felt so shitty about it. Then of course they kind of, well, brought him back. You get what I'm saying, right? As Jay Garrick, and I'm like, oh, okay, he can still stay a part of the show, but he doesn't pop up as often as I would have thought.
So is there a way that I can time travel past the barrier?
You want to tell me why the hell you were time traveling to begin with?
I needed to see for myself, and I know what you're going to say about time traveling.
Actually, I was going to tell you made the right call.
Oh, I had a feeling Jay Garrick might possess that much information that he could just flat out tell him what happens already. I don't know. Maybe he would have known already.
I've been detecting antimatter signatures across the multiverse. All Earths could be in danger.
Uh-huh.
Your body never could, but maybe your mind can.
Oh, didn't Cisco mention he was working on some kind of technology there?
The neural hyper collider.
You could send someone's mind past the antimatter wall.
Not just anyone. It's got to be a speedster. You in?
Yeah.
I've already had to postpone my dinner plans.
Nani.
I don't understand what that means, though. You transfer their mind to the different timeline or whatever. Or yeah, like how does that work? Are you there physically? Oh shit. Earth 3, Mom.
Here we are. Allegra gets arrested again, but my powers are telling me that this time she's innocent.
Yeah, okay.
And an eyewitness placed her at the scene. Even recognized her tattoo.
I mean, I'm guessing there could be multiple. Yeah, okay. No, that's pretty conclusive.
She's not guilty.
Dude, come on, those are mine.
See these burn marks on the Vic?
Even the box said Camilla's Donuts. Man doesn't give a fuck.
They don't match a typical car explosion at all. It's like he was burnt and toasty. We know that Allegra's powers give her the ability to control radio waves and not heat waves, so...
Couldn't have been her.
Well, eyewitness testimony isn't always perfect. Plus, environmental factors, stress, jogging his memory while he is at home, relaxed, might bring something up.
He's not gonna be relaxed.
Here it is. Uh-oh.
Oh. Break in or what? Well, I fucking told you it wasn't gonna be relaxed.
Allegra?
We just want to talk for a second.
Oh no. Yo, oh, that's fucking heat waves, though. I was just about to say, she might literally have shown up for the same reason. What if she didn't do this? What if she just found him the exact same way? Okay.
Allegra Garcia, you're under arrest for parole violation.
We sure there's somehow not actually like two of them. Is she like an Earth 2 counterpart or something? Like, is she the same?
I wouldn't touch that. Jay told me he's a doppelganger of your late father.
Now guess what you are.
Do I remind you of anyone from your Earth?
Yeah, you do. Someone very special.
Ain't she? I won't lie to you, kid. Beaming your mind past an antimatter wall is risky.
Let's do it.
All right.
Still wondering what kind of form he shows up in. Will his body go with him? Oh, shit. Oh. So he's just seeing visions right now of what that looks like.
It's not just a new timeline he's found.
It's the end he's found.
Billions of them. And Barry's mind is experiencing them all.
In order for billions to survive this coming crisis, Flash must die.
I was gonna say, he's supposed to save them all though, so I don't think this is what happens, what we just saw.
We have to get him out of there.
Yeah, that may just happen. That right there may just happen though. He may just have literally like experienced himself dying, essentially, right? Pfft, that would break me.
You're with us. William Knox. I've discovered that poetry can stimulate collapsed neural pathways.
Lady Gaga usually works for me. It feels like when nerves are on fire.
They are. Because you're a speedster, your synapses fire 10 times the normal rate. So you're feeling 10 times the amount of pain a non-speedster would. You'll feel better in a day or two.
Give him 10 times the dose of morphine in that case.
I saw
my death.
Billions of possible futures.
I only saw one, to be fair, or two, I guess.
I felt all of it. Now I know the monitor was right. I have to die. I need to go home.
I mean, all he wanted was confirmation, of course, and he sure got that.
I don't understand. I thought Allegra controlled radio waves.
Yeah.
So did we, but she fired a heat blast right at Ralph.
It was ultraviolet radiation.
He got a sunburn.
Yeah. From hell.
Look at his face.
Yeah, no, you want to definitely keep those glasses on at all times, because this is even worse. Did I say glasses? I mean a mask, of course, whatever.
If it wasn't for his powers, that sunburn would have killed him.
So put some aloe on it.
Okay.
I don't think you fixed this with aloe.
What were you doing at the witness's apartment?
Just needed to hash it out with him, prove it wasn't me he saw.
That's something.
See, I was speculating about that.
How does this story play out?
I didn't kill him or the driver. I was trying to find out who did it, I swear.
Took a chance on you, Allegra.
Yeah, Cecile is convinced, though, but I mean, the fact that she's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, every criminal is going to deny. That's the thing. So I don't know why. I still feel like, damn, fuck. Okay, she might be right.
So you tell me right now, who really did it?
You wouldn't believe me either.
Do you know, though?
I want my lawyer.
What do you mean you wouldn't believe me? What's that supposed to mean?
All of the evidence says that she's guilty, but my powers are telling me that she knows who the real killer is. I just need her to trust me.
All you need to do right now is slow down.
Dude, I don't get which person that gets picked up by the police is in handcuffs and faced with jail would not want to spill the beans on who she knows for a fact actually did it. And then, well, I mean, if it was somebody like close to her that she wouldn't want to like implicate or something, I guess that makes sense. But she's like, you wouldn't believe it anyway. Like, what kind of answer is that?
You let Allegra out of jail for an inexplicable reason, and now there's another murder.
But you know her rap sheet. It's petty crimes and robberies.
She wouldn't go this far.
That is a scared kid. I'm the only one who can prove her innocence.
Your job is to prosecute the cases that we bring to you using the evidence.
You're starting to act more and more like a lawyer, actually.
Are you telling me I have to choose between using my powers and doing my job?
That is not what I just said.
It's what you're feeling.
I mean, yeah, you are simultaneously putting her own powers in question, I guess, right? Like, okay, guess they don't. I mean, she knows for a fact. She knows for a fact that this girl is actually innocent just because that's what her mind is literally telling her, right?
It was risky to move him here, but he needed to see you. Your husband stared at me that same way when we first met.
I'm sorry. You look just like Barry's mother.
Here we go. Now you know.
Well, you said you saw a wave of antimatter destroy Earth. All we have to do is come up with a plan to stop it.
We can't stop what's coming. The monitor was telling the truth.
Yo, Barry himself has given up now, dude.
I saw you, Caitlin.
Die.
I saw everyone die.
I don't even know if you can get Oliver. I kind of wonder what he's up to right now.
We control our destiny. We can change the timeline for the better.
Maybe this is the reason I was given powers.
You said this morning that you weren't giving up yet.
I have to accept this.
It's so weird. I mean, it's also just a feeling, basically, right? It's like a gut feeling to him. Even though he's seen it, what Iris is saying makes a lot of sense, because that's how it's always worked so far, right? We found that billionth and one or second alternative, basically, right? We did manage to change the course of the future. So the fact that Barry's not feeling it now, again, it's just like, it's something he experienced.
This isn't you. The Barry I know would never stop running. He would find another way to fight.
He's already changed for the worse, man.
If you needed help with something from Iris, maybe I could help you out.
It's this case. Cecile has some very strong feelings about it.
Let me take a look.
Be my guest, please.
How did you get hurt, Bear? You don't have to share right now if you don't want to. Just know that I'm here. Always.
Well, you're gonna have to share the same bad news with him, I guess. Barry's just rather wanting to contain it, I guess, or keep it to himself.
Our badges, they're symbols of the strength that we're charged with. And we don't make the choice to die. We would never choose. But when we hear the call of duty, we're willing to make that sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's not giving up. Yeah, fair enough.
That's what you call resilience. And I know you'd have plenty of that.
But you're also technically telling him to just accept his fate, right? And it's like, I don't know if we want to do that. Like, on one hand, I agree that it would be heroic. It would be heroic to sacrifice yourself for everybody else. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. It's not something to be embarrassed about now, to feel like you're giving up. Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, I'm like, I still don't want it to happen, though. You know what I mean?
Calling all White Walkers. You know what, frack it.
Hey! I was listening to that.
He called her a White Walker.
What did you do with your Tuesday?
Nothing.
Chilling.
Is that?
Nope.
What's she working on? Hobby project? Drawing? That's the kind of drawing I would do. It's awful.
You were trying.
No, because drawing is for losers.
Yeah, I thought she hated art, though.
It's really hard, okay? I was trying to draw this. I've been working on it forever, and it's not getting any better.
Yeah. I mean, close enough.
Is this why you've been all cranky pants since Camilla's show?
I stink, okay?
You do not stink. You want to show the world what's inside of you using art. Do it. But you got to understand that other people are trying to do it too.
It's a competitive world out there.
Is this how I made everyone feel at Camilla's show?
Yep. That's a feeling we like to call guilt. It's a little stabby. But...
Yo, somebody make her watch a live tutorial on YouTube. Do they have those? I mean, they have plenty motivational videos. I guess that's a start.
Do you know what I see when these cuffs are off? I see radio waves, and I can't stop seeing them.
You have to let me help you.
So you can put me away?
No, that's not why I'm here.
Then why are you?
Because
The DA is not supposed to be in this room to help, though, Cecile.
Because I'm a metahuman, too. I can sense other people's feelings. That's how I know that you're innocent. Please. You gotta tell me.
Yeah, and I'm still very curious to see what exactly she's hiding and why.
I told my arresting officer. He said I was crazy. I feel crazy.
Okay. Sounds like you're gonna say it's not even a human that might have done the attacks.
Back at Juvie, the night that particle accelerator exploded, I wasn't alone. My cousin was there at the same time. Espironza.
Espironza. Yeah, Espironza got hit too, huh? Became a meta.
She died in the explosion.
Oh, never mind.
You think she's still alive?
Esperanza made me get the same tattoo as her.
The witness ID'd you off that tab.
There we go. Okay. We solved it.
But Esperanza's dead.
She came back. Was she ever buried?
Is there a file on a girl named Espironza Garcia?
Yeah, there is.
Inmate was discovered in a vegetative state.
Out of custody and into the hands of a very redacted organization.
Okay.
Esperanza's alive.
What kind of organization was that we just let go of her, though?
You got to get there.
That's not me.
No, that's Espironza showing up.
Bring me Allegra Garcia or burn.
Okay. Cute accent, though. Like the red mask, too. Yo, dude, is she always accompanied by remixes?
We gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Damn, that was a cool entrance. I'm not sure I necessarily want to stop now.
Get out of my precinct!
This man, Joe, promoted to captain, still trying to take care of matters with his gun.
CCPD is in a total blackout.
She's going after Allegra.
I am going to send Ralph there right now. And
No. There's no time. I'm going.
Barry, no, you're still recovering.
I'll be fine.
Damn. Yeah, the secret's out already, though.
Esperanza, este no eres tú.
Tienes razón. Esperanza murió hace 5 años.
Who are you, then?
I'm only Ultraviolet now!
No! I won't let you do this.
That's a cool nickname.
Keep him safe.
What's he doing? My guy! Why would you try to outrun the waves?
Ultraviolet light travels at 186,000 miles per second, which is 80 times your top speed.
Yeah.
I suggest a hasty retreat.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to that. Normally, he outruns everyone.
That's what we call resilience. And I knew you'd have plenty of that.
That's better.
Oh boy. What? Yo. Yo, he's just allowing himself to get fried in the process, though?
I'm just glad to be alive.
We were right. Espironza Garcia was hired to kill Salvador Traversoni. And then she offed the eyewitness. She tried to kill Allegra so nobody would know she was still alive.
And
well, at that point, we already knew. So like I said, she was never going to be able to contain the secret anymore anyway. I don't know why she was bothering.
What'd you put in these painkillers?
Oh, you're not hallucinating. That is art. And some people might think it's weird, but I think it is a beautiful expression of the artist.
But you bought all this stuff. I mean, how'd you pay for it?
With Katie's credit cards.
Maybe our next life lesson will be in personal finance.
Actually,
Katie's going to be pissed when she ever turns back to Discover.
I think it ties the room together quite nicely.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
You know, my mom dated an artist once. He was a trapeze artist, though. No net nick, they call it.
Yeah, enjoy while you can, Barry. He's realizing that, man. He was enjoying this little moment real quick, right? And then he's like, fuck, this will be one of my final times getting to experience this.
I just keep thinking I'm not doing everything I can to help the city as the district attorney.
Mm-hmm.
The justice system doesn't always work for metas.
I've been saying it. Being a lawyer suits you better at this point.
Which is why I want to become a defense attorney for MetaHuman.
There we go.
I know you can tell me that I'm crazy and we...
No, that's not crazy. That is incredible.
Really?
Babe, do you know?
Yeah, better not call Saul, just call Cecile.
Hi. I'm looking for Iris West Allen. I'm here about the internship.
Hi, yeah,
Oh.
Cecile Horton told me to expect you.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Just giving her a chance.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Barry Allen. You keep being the hero we know you are.
I will.
You ready?
Yes.
I mean, it must be kind of a nice thought knowing that somewhere out there, you know, technically his parents live on. Like, I'm sure, I mean, that's not how you're supposed to see it. I totally get it. They're supposed to be different people, but you can't kind of help but think that, right? I don't know how Barry feels about this, though, right now. I mean, it's... all this stuff is obviously surreal.
I know she's not your mom, but...
It's still nice to have a little hope on a not so great day.
Exactly. That's what I said.
No matter what you choose, I know that you're never gonna give up.
I'm not choosing to die. I could never make the choice to leave you. If my death is the only way to save the universe, to save you,
Then he would.
Whatever we do next, let's make it count.
we can start by preparing the team for this crisis. Maybe even a world without the Flash.
Oh, shit.
So what do we tell them?
Good question. You're talking about picking your successor already, too?
It is my hope that this procedure will help to illuminate the effects of my cure when exposed to another subject.
Oh,
the body
no.
presents no obvious signs of hemorrhaging, but it appears the victim's blood has coagulated with an unidentifiable biological substance.
Yeah, your substance, I'm pretty sure.
We'll run analysis on substance. Substance could have been absorbed into victim's veins prior to death.
Could have been, like you don't fucking know exactly what happened here, my guy. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What, turning everybody into fucking raging zombies now, or what's happening? What can my guy do? Alright guys, anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now, so I'll see you there.